Yeah, definitely. I think this is a pretty good segue into talking a little bit about critical race theory because, um, you know, we've seen how they can take anti-racism words, organizations, individuals, and they can transform them all into something that needs to be fought against, into something that should be reviled,
Right,
into
right.
something that is dangerous and I'm sure you've experienced that through writing about CRT. So, can you talk a little bit about, um, that experience?
In which aspect? I'm sorry.
Well, you wrote about critical race theory, right? And you wrote
Mhm.
about anti-racism and evangelicalism. I'm looking about to hear about kind of the response to your writings that you've gotten. Let's just start there.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, I would say that kind of even before I was writing on CRT, like a lot of people that really didn't like me had already distanced themselves from me. So, you know what I mean? So I was able to um, sort of most all of the pushback that I've received from writing on critical race theory is from people I don't know.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I want to talk about a little bit now is
I
like
don't really
the
care.
social media aspect of it,
Yeah,
right? So
exactly.
like you saw the social media panic, you saw the whole Chris Rufo
Oh
fiasco
yeah.
and the James Lindsay stuff. You saw
I
these
was warning about Rufo and Lindsay long before he Lindsay even wrote that book, you know?
yeah, so I mean you were on the cutting edge of it. I feel like I was right there as well, like seeing it all
Yeah.
develop. So you saw this huge
Oh yeah.
force rise up
Oh yeah.
and all of a sudden it's like all over the place. It's nationwide. It's in Congress. There's laws. I mean, and look at how quickly it all happened. So I guess like my question for
Mhm.
you is like, you experienced it with your church where you were cut off and isolated. You experienced it through watching this moral panic with critical race theory and seeing the reaction of strangers, yes, online, but a whole social media apparatus
Right.
basically
Yeah.
to attack it,
Yeah.
and legislatively as well. So let me ask you a couple questions based on that. One, how do you like, I don't know what your perception as a person who has gone through what you've gone through as a white man in America, like, what is your perception when you see that huge force rise up? Like, do you feel, does it does it discourage you? Do you feel fear? Do you feel energized? Does it make you even more passionate, or do you feel like kind of like, oh man, I should throw up my hands. This wave is too big.
Well, I think I felt all of those things at different points. Because like because it was very surprising. Like I did not think it would move as quick as it did and get as much attention as it did. It's like we're talking about critical race theory, right? Like, are we talking about the same thing? It's like that is confusing in and of itself. Like, what are these? Why? Why did my mom and dad think they know what critical race theory is right now? And even have an opinion. Like, how is this possible? It just doesn't compute. So it's very weird to begin with.